Howdy folks, Bairdos here with another Jimmy Bonsai video. Today we are cracking on with more Rhapsodies of alllll, but first we're going to spend our login points. I'm afraid it's nothing exciting this month. There are, if you've not watched my login points for the month guide, there are upgrade items available. However, I'm not sure how it is on your servers. Bismarck, the prices have plummeted and they're overstocked. So we're just going to go with what we actually need, which is a caliber ring, since ours is out of charges, and the Old Faithfuls. 4 coupon IS1s. So we can carry over 1500 for next month. Not sure what's going to be available next month, but we'll do it anyway. And what we're going to do is just go and get 4 Your Seal Visages from that, since they seem to sell best and constant. Eventually we'll actually use them, but for now we can't. However, in 13 days time we'll get to see that we've won nothing in the mob bonanza, which will be fun. It'll be absolutely glorious if I somehow manage to get a rank 1. On the account I have my Let's Play on. Regardless, I'll have a video going up of anything I do win across any of my characters, but Jimmy's will be done part of a video anyway, like part of one of his Wednesday, Saturday uploads, whichever happens to fall after the results. Right, so we'll just go and sell this stuff. Our Opal necklace and Great Axe, Inferno Axe, that's the one. Didn't sell it again. So we'll see if we can get anything again for them. And I keep forgetting to put that. Mother hubbas. I keep forgetting to put that clear ring in my storage, I think is where I want to put it. Yeah, I'll take a nice wee bit of 80k. Right, Habitox. Give me something nice. And they've also announced new records of eminence. Really, vegetable seeds. Records of eminence quests that you're going to be able to do weekly, and there's something about a specific a coupon that you get as a reward once a week from them, that you can trade to the Globby Dial dude and get items that are not normally available. Apparently it's going to be a 1 year sort of thing, or 10 month sort of thing, so it finishes up in May next year apparently. So that's going to be interesting. The fact that they've said you can get stuff that you can't normally get has piqued my interest. So we'll see how that goes in the updates. Right, so, yeah, we just had the first Rise of the Zillar cutscene. So I'll be cutting that because no point having that until we're actually starting Rise of the Zillar, much like I've done with the Chains of Promathia one. It was nice though to watch it without having lag interfering with it. Now though we have an issue of which cutscene is going to take precedence. Yay, the one we wanted. You made it back. Hero has been pacing back and forth all day. Master, tales of your victory against the Shadow Lord has reached our ears. History is one battle closer to being set on the proper course, and also brings us closer to oblivion. But we first may bring history to the point where the Master is able to face the future. Suppose so. Think back upon your struggle with the Shadow Lord. Why, it was last episode. When we first met, many years from now, the Master mentioned something that happened that day. I felt the crystal resonate within. Please try to think back. Warrior of the Crystal, one who will become known as a warrior of light. You will travel across land, sea and sky, bathed in the light and stopping darkness wherever it threatens the living. And you will continue to banish the doubt that resides within you. Such travels take their toll on lesser mortals, who retire to their homes and live out their lives in comfort. But although you may stop briefly to gather your wits, each time you do so, it is only to steel your resolve for the next struggle. You have the will to shelter the downtrodden, vex the darkness, and protect all that Altana holds dear. The time is right for you to become more than a mere warrior. You will become greater, for that is what is required of you. Yeah, I'm not a warrior, I'm a puppet master. Has it come back to you, Master? You recalled with reverence these words, saying they gave you the strength of spirit to carry on no matter the odds. Though your journeys were arduous and fraught with peril, the twinkle in your eyes as you recounted your tales gave me courage. The reason you were able to lead us in the final struggle was precisely because of those many barriers you had overcome. You taught me that the world was worth fighting for, no matter how bleak the future. My father always spoke of you with adoration, believing that you were a man of indisputable valor. Banish your doubt, Master, so that you may become all you are meant to be. Now that you mention it, Aroha, just who is this father of yours? Well, boss, something terrible has happened. There's big trouble at Sea Serpent Grotto. Boats are just turning and no one can leave. No boats are able to make it to Tanoak at all. There was this infernal ringing noise, and the boats are just spinning in place. You mean to say all this has just started happening at once? Wait, turning round and round, spinning in place. Obviously they're both caused by the same thing. The bell. Does this mean you know something, Zed? Jimmy Bansai? Just like Anisha. Exactly. I have the same thought. Aha! So if you two have experienced the same thing, then there's no one better to get to the bottom of this. We should head to the grotto, Jimmy Bonsai, but it'll be quicker if we split up. I'll go on ahead while you prepare. Or you could just do it yourself, you know. Master, I insist on accompanying you. fine. Be that way. To the grotto. For a second there I thought it said that my buddy Thomas Warlord was on Corsair. I was about to laugh. I thought that boat was spinning, that would have been awesome. Yeah, TW is samurai and sometimes ninja. He's only just returned to the game, but that was always what he was. Fantastic samurai. Anyway, we're going to go to J12. Jeebus. Yeah, I thought this would be too weak, but you know, better safe than sorry. So while we've got this run, I'll do the good old channel update. As of Monday, that's the second episode of SteamWorld Heist up. Very fun 2D game, along the same sort of vein as XCOM. So quite enjoying that so far. Definitely worth a watch, and more accents in it. It is robots in space with hats and guns. Lots of guns. Tuesday Banner Saga videos, I think we're just about nearing the end of that, which is good. I really enjoyed that. It's just been a couple of moments again. I mean, I was fully expecting them, but just like the first one, that have hit me right in the feels. And I've done another episode of it last night, recorded another episode, and there was more of it. Just, yeah, it really does a good job of making you actually care about the characters. Obviously this is going to be Wednesday's video. Thursday, we have Costume Quest 2, which again is a fun little thing, a bit interesting. RPG, same sort of vein as Final Fantasies, and your abilities are determined by, or abilities and stats are determined by the costume you're wearing. So that was episode 3 that went up with that, I believe. Just Thursday past. Friday, XCOM. Now I actually just finished XCOM. Done my last recording of it at the weekend. So we've got another couple of weeks of it and then it's done. And then we're straight into XCOM 2. So I'll finish this point before I examine this question mark. With XCOM 2, I'm going to be doing a thing where the first load of members are going to be named after close friends, because that's how I done the first one. But then I'm going to start getting into viewers. So if you have any interest in XCOM 2, or just want to be named after a character to keep up to date with how your character does, let me know in the comments and I will add you to the list of people who will be getting put as characters. Anyway, let's get to this question mark. Bloody bell. The bells, the bells. Something's horribly wrong. You are not Garuda. Then what? Pitiful humans, you cannot hear nature, though she aches for one to listen. I am left breathless, knowing my name has been forgotten. No, your vestige is known to me, the seductress Siren. Ah, young daughter, have you come from a faraway age? One is more happenstance, but to think, too. Your words confound me. Do you mean to say that yet another has come from the future? I do. Not that all are equal before Father Time, least of all one who can avow him. It no longer needs wait for the future, and has sent its emissary to this time. Even now he stands tall, cackling at your backs. Scud. Miroha! Ping. May this arrow strike true, fiend. That's a fair hit. I've sent enough in this. Bloody summoners. Impossible. We cannot let it escape. Right, fine. Ugh, I need to go the long way out. Trust you. The way that came towards me, I honestly thought it aggroed me. I was about to be very upset. So I'm really hoping that Gustav is going to have fun against Siren. Like more of that barrage turbine and armor piercer for a combined 3000. That'd be lovely. And then I'll Howling Fist for like 300. Because that's what I do. Really can't wait to get String and Pummel though. Oh, there's an enemy. Pardon me a moment. Would you actually drop? Massan, Pigeon's Blood Ruby. Well, I've never killed you, so you're getting killed, right? And you never know, I might drop the Carbuncle Ruby. Which would be really nice of it. Ranged attacks are 445, Jesus. Way, we got the Pigeon Blood Ruby and 1200. So I need to keep note that I actually killed him in this video. Or it, sorry. Don't want to force a gender on it. It's not what I do. Anyway, we're off to Yatunga Jungle now. An F11. Nope, you're not a survival guide, although this up here might be. Nah, it's not. That's a goblin footprint. Although that up there is. Cool. Don't think I've got that one. Nope. Q. So mid 30s, there's another area we can go to level now. And like map. Shall be having no more repeats of what happened when we actually leveled here. F11, so yeah, it's just outside at the water. And I think the fight's pretty much straight after it as well, which is nice. Always appreciate the waterfall here as well. Yeah, that's quite pretty. Especially at night time with those light clouds. I like it.
Halt! Remove your mask at once, that we may lay our eyes upon our enemy. Our world is not a toy for you to control.
This void's end has emerged from the abyss, endeavouring to lead Vanitiel into it. Even now he turns his gaze to the fabrics of time, his arms pulsing as he rips a hole into emptiness that lies beyond. Darkness is not to be feared, but embraced like a lover in the cold winds of the night.
Jimmy Bonsai, could it be?
It's just like Nicopham.
We cannot let it fester. I care not whether it be born from a higher power. I refuse to permit it to consume our land.
Impudent fools!
I can't move.
Jimmy Bonsai, come hither and let my song wash over you. I just took it on good faith there, by the way, that I would get a cutscene and then I would need to press it again to start the fight. Took 11 on good faith. I think we can agree, not my smartest move. Thought Kapipi had just ran into the water. No, Koromoru is drowning himself. What are they doing? Right, let's try and get protect at least. Nice, there we go. Spell's done. And we'll put a couple of wind maneuvers on and then we'll start the fight. Yes, I am preparing for this fight. Because it's a bugger. I think I've done this on Torshak at 70. And I ended up needing Hannon to help me, I believe. Sup? Gustav, have you actually? No, he's not attacking. There's a barrage turbine for 531. Nice. See what I mean? 98% HP still. What's going on? Oh, she's got silence. I did not know that. Don't like it. What the hell is Shantoto doing? Right, Shantoto, you're getting... What you're doing is... when she does that, I suppose. Although if our weapon skills isn't it? Shantoto, why you got a bloody cure? What? Did we take too long? Did I seriously just take too long in that fight? Or is it because I hadn't hit it in too long? I think it's just we took too long with 20-minute time limit. Yeah, I don't think that counts as a win somehow. Okay. Try that again. Ay. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh, Jesus. Like, seriously, I cannot believe that just happened. Also cannot believe I've just been recording this with display capture instead of my 11C. Pardon the interruption. Silly bugger. Apologise if anything's looked amiss. Flash turbine for 757, nice. Right, doing a bit better damage this time. Who the hell just did the darkness? Not did anything. You know what? That's what we need. We need some overdrive up in this. Okay. Come on, people. PP's kinda bothered. It's not even at half health yet. Oh, I should be able to ask for some. Right. Oh, and there's Gustav. Overloaded. I'm pretty sure I've called him Kupipi another few times in this video. No. Virtually hit. Obviously I'm getting the MP back. Lion's getting the MP back. For Lion I've got 1 MP back. Kupipi's getting MP back. Okay, right, so it's not a waste of time. and Lion's got its Semini, which was good timing for her to use it there. Some HP back there, Gustav. And I've certainly not been calling Gustav Kupipi. I don't think I've called him Kintoki once, which is actually what I meant. We're feeling reloaded. Who's attacking? Gustav. Liberation. There you go, Gustav. Another Archibald just to wreck it. Get your health back. Thank you. QPP with a kill shot. Yes. Whoa. Here's that fight. So much. It's over, Siren. Get back in your Pokeball.
Face us. I fear that it will not be the last we see of that thing.
To think my charms turn against me. I thank you, Jimmy Bonsai. Can it truly be called a future if there is naught left in existence? I am unfit to call myself a higher power when I am unable to act of mine own accord and succumb to the forces that threaten our land. That creature appeared before my visage and sunk its teeth into my very soul.
But what is it? If you call yourself a higher power, does that mean that one is higher still?
My puissance pales in comparison. It took me to a future, a bleak future, where my wings fluttered despite myself, carrying me upon the wind. It called itself the Ambassador of the Void, yet I cannot tell from whence it came, nor why it chose to appear before me, nor can I fathom whether or not it was acting of its own volition.
This ambassador is likely from the future, as Aurora alluded to. We cannot ascertain where it might strike next, yet its power is palpable. Be on your guard, Jamie Bonsai.
Thy companion's words ring true. The threads of fate doth tie thee together with the abomination, and with the girl as well.
But she is gone.
Do not give in to trepidation. She shall appear before you once more, when all seems lost. The blessing enveloping her ensures it. I shall lend you my power should you swear to protect this land. Do you swear to watch over our world, our Vanity L? Yes, I swear to protect it. Let your communion with nature reverberate throughout the sky and sea. I shall always remain true in the depths of your heart. Just make sure you cut your nails before you get in there, because they look damn sharp.
You are blessed to have Siren be your protector, Jimmy Bonsai. This should ensure that Sea Serpent Grotto remains safe and Norg accessible to all. I shall go on ahead and report to Gilgamesh. Join me once you have finished your tasks here.
Or you could just take me with you, you know? We'll walk together? No? And now we have Rhapsody in Azure, which I alluded to in the last video, grants us experience and skill gains plus 30%, Unity, Concord and Records of Eminence, 30% bonus to Unity accolade gains, also the removal of the lockout on re-entering Dynamis. Yes, we can now jump straight back in at Dynamis as soon as we're kicked out. Assault, a reduction of the amount of time between issuance of Imperial ID army tags to 10 minutes Earth time. Salvage, reduction in the time limits between purchasing remnants permits to 1 hour. Iron Jar, reduction in the cost of purchasing smouldering lamps to a K, yes, 1K, and reduction of the lockout on participating to 1 hour. Xeni Notorious Monsters, removal of the maximum amount of soul plates Zenraku will hold, and 90% reduction in the cost of the following items for 3 of the pops. Other additional items for sale by Muggles located in the 3 nations. That's the Curio Muggle vendors. And we're not going to run through, we're just going to go to the book. I didn't add it, so favorite, did I? Silly boy. 10 tabs. Right, so we are about to finish the first chapter of Rhapsodies of Vanity L with this cutscene. And what that means is cracking back on with leveling. Wait a minute. That Rhapsody key item did not say anything about the last. Seed here's told me about how you resolved our little problem.
It concerns me that Aroha wasn't the only one who came from the future. Perhaps she would be able to answer some of our questions, if she were still here.
But Aldo may have found us someone who can help us anyway. Isn't that right?
I've managed to find someone familiar with recent Gema Sanctorum.
Jimmy Bonsai, have you made the acquaintance of one known as Tenzin?
No. I see.
Then I scarce need to remind you that he is a warrior hailing from the Far East. I said no, I haven't met him. Some time ago he appeared in Juneau to appeal for aid to the Duke Vicarius. Something about an emptiness threatening to consume his home island. This emptiness thing of his surely must have some connection to the future Aroha was on about.
Indeed, remember, Jimmy Bonsai, that Siren mentioned a future without time. But back to this Tenzin, where is he?
He journeys throughout the Middle Lands, but I couldn't tell you anymore. I'm having my men put out feelers. Good work, Aldo. See what you can find out. Even if we succeed in finding him, Jimmy Bonsai, we can't be sure he'll have any answers, but we won't know until we find him.
In the interim, I will keep learning what I can about our impostor Zeta. Here's a bit of a trifle from Juneau. May it help you find answers we need now more than ever.
And now we can get Zed too, who is a powerhouse. There's a Rhapsody and Crimson we need to get.
Bloody is.
Rhapsody and Crimson involves no more fights. Really wanted to get that last trust slot opened up before we finished to 99, just because it would make it that much faster. So that's us finished chapter 1 of Rhapsodies of Vanity L. Back on to leveling next video. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. If you did, a like would be fantastic. If you want to see more Jimmy Bonsai videos, go up every Wednesday and Saturday, so hit that subscribe button. I do daily Let's Plays as well though, so feel free to check them out. For now though, thanks for watching, take it easy, adios.